Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
Alrighty, welcome to Companies to Watch. Emaad Akhtar alongside Mr. Danko. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Emaad. How are you feeling today? It's Thursday, my favorite day of the week, remember?
We discussed this yesterday, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we can let off some steam tonight.
Oh, finally. Time to sleep at 3 a.m. or something?
Okay, relax.
Yeah, okay. Welcome to Companies to Watch. That's a segment where we spotlight and stock you up with ideas of listed companies that will call for your attention. So we're looking at market trends to risks, as well as hidden gems or warning signs to steer clear of. 8855-0893. Be part of the conversation and text us whether you think it's gonna be a hot or not. All right, Emaad. Founded back in 1889 by Fusajiro Yamauchi, it was initially as a manufacturer of hanafuda playing cards. And I think from this iconic song, you probably would already know what we're talking about today.
Yes, we are talking about Nintendo.
Oh, very good pronunciation. Well done. That's a Japanese multinational video game company headquartered in Kyoto, and they're known for creating popular franchises like Mario, Zelda, and Pokémon. Before we start, give me your best impression of Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, that's very good.
I can do a good Waluigi.
Oh, try it.
Waluigi time.
You know what? You gotta...
Okay.
I gotta give it to you. You're one of the best impersonators I know.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, Emaad. All right, now, Nintendo's mission is to deliver unique and intuitive entertainment experiences, and clearly they've done so very well by allowing you to impersonate them almost so perfectly. But yes, they develop, publish, and manufacture video games and consoles, including the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Have you owned any of their consoles before?
Yes. No, I haven't, actually.
You haven't?
I've always played at a friend's place.
Oh, do you
I was a
remember
big
which
PlayStation fan, though.
Competitor. I see.
Yes.
Well, I, for myself, can say that I am a huge Nintendo fan, and I do own a Switch.
You play Pokemon, don't you?
I do play Pokemon.
Professor Samuel Oak is your favorite character?
Not really. I'm pretty basic. I like Ash.
Okay, all right.
But anyways, I digress. In a matter of just 4 days, it shows in terms of how Nintendo has an influence within the gaming world. The company sold 3.5 million plus units of the Switch 2, a record-breaking start for the company's new console in 8 years. Now, the Japanese company has already sold more of the device than the roughly 2.7 million the original Switch managed during the first month in 2017. 4 days, 3.5 units.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
Remarkable. I want to say one thing. I think brand loyalty, in my opinion, is what typically draws people to a new product launch. But in this case, the features of the new Switch 2 are pretty attractive. It's also really visually appealing.
Exactly. And I mean, we're talking about bigger screen, larger 7.9-inch LCD screen with HDR, more polished the design, magnetic Joy-Con, improved base storage, and significantly better performance. I think that ticks the boxes for most gamers.
Also, it features a new custom NVIDIA processor for enhanced performance and 4K output when it's docked.
There you have it.
Yeah.
It's all in one. But yes, I mean, this sales does, offer a look at the Japanese-based video game company that's now poised to be one of the most successful hardware releases of all time, just like its predecessor. Now, it also reinforces analysts' projections that Nintendo may be able to sell far more if it can pump up supply. So gamers from Tokyo to San Francisco, they all lined up hours just last week to get their hands on one of the most highly anticipated gadgets of the year. And like what I've rightly mentioned, it features a lot of cool things, and apparently they pioneered a hybrid design that allows players to play both at home and on the move. So it's pretty on-the-go thing. I think they're just trying to keep people on the console, and hopefully this might reinvigorate some hope and life into a company that has been kind of dry for the past 8 years.
Yeah, Dan, I fear if you do end up purchasing the Switch 2, we're going to see less and less of you over time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be slacking off my work. No more companies to watch.
Okay.
But yes, new functions allows users to chat as they play online as well, temporarily share games with friends. That would be a huge draw for young audiences who who are used to playing or watching game streamers. So it's considered to be a watershed moment for the industry, steering business decisions by partners and competitors for years to come. It starts off at about, I believe, $450. That's overseas, over in the US, and I believe it's about that price as well for us. But if you're buying from Japan, you're lucky because you're buying a unit for $350. That's in an exclusive, edition in the Japanese language, almost a quarter cheaper. That is likely to help, buoy demand at home.
Yeah, I think if you're an avid gamer, it's not really a big price to pay.
Oh, no.
It's a sunk cost, right? So the Switch 2 looks like it's got longevity and it can last maybe 5, 6, 7 years.
Exactly. I was expecting 800, 900. I mean, if you look at the PlayStations, right? I think the previous release, it was about $800 to $900. So this is relatively lower cost of...
Factoring in inflation as well, it's not too bad.
Exactly. So new games such as Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World, which allow players to go exploring off-grid, they're also more expensive than existing Switch titles. But the cost of the Switch 2 games, and especially, their strategic move to sell it at a slightly more expensive price overseas, is a calculated move on Nintendo's part to avoid potential impacts from US tariffs. So it does seem like they did keep that in mind, and hopefully that would cover some cost. Now, it remains to be seen if the Switch 2 can recapture the magic of its predecessor, which has set the bar with 15 million unit sales in the first year.
Wow.
I think that's very possible.
I think it's doable.
I mean, we're talking about 4 days, 3.2 million units, just a couple left to go, right?
Yeah.
So it went on to sell more than 152 million units to become the second highest selling Nintendo device ever. I'm talking about the Switch one. That's behind the Nintendo DS, which was the highest selling Nintendo device ever. Now, according to strategists, there's very little margin for error for Ninty at this stage. And the big issue now is, apparently, according to them, it is its high pricing, which is not much of a big deal as what you rightly mentioned.
Yeah.
We believe that big and huge gamers out there would love to get their hands on the console. And I think prices probably not do much to deter them away from buying it. In fact, the Kyoto-based company had introduced a lottery system to deal with high demand in its domestic market. That's putting a priority on customers who played frequently and made online subscription purchases on the original Switch. They had received 2.2 million applications for the lottery sale at their first official online store for customers in Japan alone. And that is far larger than what they had anticipated. In fact, apparently, their president, Shuntaro Furukawa, had to apologize to customers after they had to turn away some people who went for the lottery. Talk about demand, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, I mean, analysts do believe that if the pacing is good, they can maintain this and, keep this assembly capacity and increase production going forward. This is likely to be a good move and is likely to be a good trajectory for Nintendo. But it might prove challenging given that Switch 2 higher retail price compared with its predecessor and growing weakness in the global economy might play in some role, in some ways, in tempering demand. And in fact, the company's president did also say that they may consider raising the console's price in the future, depending on U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff measure. So yeah, I suppose remains to be seen whether or not the demand will hold. But I think for now, it does seem like it's pretty hot on my end.
Pretty hot for me because I think they've maintained higher margins as well thanks to their in-house game development.
Yeah.
They have great franchises like Mario, Zelda, new Switch 2 ports.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go with the hot.
What is your personal favorite game from Nintendo?
Mario Kart.
Okay. Have you played Mario Smash Bros, I think?
Have I? I may have
It's a
played
fun
it
one.
once.
I'll bring it to the studio.
Yeah,
we'll
let's
have a
do
championship.
Let's do it.
All right. As of the 12th of June, we've got consensus rating from TipRanks, Yahoo, and Barron's, all giving it a buy rating. And that pretty much wraps it for our Stock in Focus today. Nintendo. Now, Emaad, you studied Japanese, right?
Oh boy.
So
yes.
you kind of know roughly, translation to some words. Okay.
Yes.
So as it is a Japanese company, the name gets its root from kanji characters. Nin, ten, and do. What does it translate to?
Leave luck to heaven.
Oh, you've done your research.
I've done my research, sir. I certainly have.
Yes, it is as poetic as it sounds, right? Now, Mario has been Nintendo's mascot for decades, but before the plumber came into the picture, they tried a few different ideas. Do you know one of their other mascots?
A pilot?
What? Okay.
A construction worker?
No, not quite. It's actually this character called Diskun or Mr. Disk. Have you heard of it?
Yes,
Mr. Disc.
I've heard of it.
It's a yellow character who represented the Famicom Disk System.
And he looks like a disc?
I think so. Like a circular disc.
Oh, okay,
circular disc, yeah.
I'm just trying to picture it right now.
So how many Nintendo fans does it take to change a light bulb?
Gosh, I don't know, man.
Who knows? They'll be busy playing the Switch.
Oh, very nice.
One more. What happens when all Nintendo consoles become obsolete?
I don't know, man.
People switch.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
Is your Nintendo Switch running?
No.
Well, you better go catch it.
Okay. And that's all we have for Nintendo.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance. To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.